All right, back. Marcy Sports Talk. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. And the word on the streets, according to Adam Schefter, the man with the plan, knows everything damn near is going on in the NFL, is that Darrell Bevell is the new offensive coordinator for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and I'm going to tell you why I didn't like Darrell Bevell here in Detroit. But first, congratulations to him. Obviously, he won't be coming back to the Detroit Lions. I think that's a plus. I think that's a plus in the right way for people who like me, who want to get rid of Matt Stafford. I think that's all working for us. Okay. And if not get rid of Stafford, he can basically tutor another young guy. But, Darrell Bevell is a good offensive coordinator, but if he was so fantastic, I think by this point he would have became a head coach, or he would have been sought after by another, team. Okay. Last year, not this past season, but the 2020 season, they were so hot with, Stafford and, and Bevell calling the plays. They was real hot, but people didn't look at it. They didn't win football games. They won 3 and had a tie. And I'm going to get to that tie in a minute. Y'all know I love to talk about that. So, people look at it and say, well, they 10th in passing. Okay. Where they at in scoring? He didn't have, it wasn't his fault they didn't have great success, to be honest, with Darrell Bevell. Especially not solely. What happened was Stafford got hurt last season. And then this season, they was missing Kenny Galladay. I already made the case on the live stream that, with Kenny Galladay, they made the playoffs this year. No doubt in my mind. Okay, that defense was good enough to make the playoffs. People say, oh, their defense was terrible. Hey, that is true. But they made plays and they did win games. People forget that. You look at the Minnesota game, Stafford turned it over 3 times, fumbled, 2 picks. You look at the Chicago game, Stafford picked in his own side of the field. He don't throw that pick and they punt it, they probably win that football game. The Green Bay game, he missed Marvin Jones on the crossing route. You had Kenny Galladay there, man. They more dangerous. Darrell Bevell never had the full arsenal of the Detroit Lions offense as far as the personnel. Okay? Most people say, oh, they should keep him. I don't have an issue with him calling the plays. My issue with Darrell Bevell was simply he was a bitch-ass nigga. All right? People, well, that mean, I'm sorry for the kids listening. What it simply means is he threw Matt Patricia under the bus. Y'all don't forget that. Y'all remember that when they had a tie in Arizona and he was signaling to Matt Patricia to call the timeout, and they would have got the first down and ended the game. And when Darrell Bevell was asked about signaling and calling the timeout, he said, well, only the head coach can call the timeout. I can't call the timeout. And clearly we've seen on this film, on the tape, that him signaling to Matt Patricia to call a timeout. Come on. And then when Braden Coons went for it on, in Tennessee this year, and it looked like CJ Moore, whoever it was, got the first down, he was so stubborn that he didn't challenge it. He threw Braden Coons under the bus. Don't nobody want no leader that's not going to cover up a little bit. That's not going to take responsibility and take the blame. That's why he ain't no head coach. And that's why you don't want Dan Campbell don't need no dudes in the foxhole that's going to shoot him in the back. That's Darrell Bevell. Darrell Bevell, Urban Meyer says, Darrell Bevell is a guy who don't take accountability. That's why he ain't a head coach. All right, who going to blame other people. I wouldn't want Darrell Bevell on my team at all. When I see those 2 incidents, and maybe Urban Meyer didn't know it. Maybe it was some incidents in Seattle and Minnesota he had, but somebody that can't take responsibility, and he got the complexion for the selection to be a head coach. Why ain't he been a head coach before? Because he don't take accountability. He one of them fake people, smile in your face and then talk shit to you behind your back. Because he did it in Detroit. And we ain't no fans of Matt Patricia, but come on. Who does that? And that's what I didn't appreciate about Darrell Bevell. He didn't take accountability. When you a leader, dude, you got to take something on the chin. But Darrell Bevell ain't going down for nobody, and that's why he ain't no head coach. He faker than the $3 bill. Oh, CJ, you going too? No, I'm not. Solid men don't do that. Solid people that's supposed to be in your corner, they don't go around and date your ex. When you see dudes, trying to date your ex and y'all supposed to be cool, solid people don't do that. Solid people don't borrow money and don't give it back. Solid people don't pull whole moves. That's just straight up and down. And that ain't a black thing, a white thing. That's just a hunted thing. Come on, your girl you with or your wife ain't gonna be trying to do with one of your homeboys, no matter what the circumstance is. If you're dead, you're alive, you're in jail. Come on. It's millions and millions and millions of women in this country and on this planet. Now you wanna deal with mine? Come on, solid people don't do whole shit. And when you get older, you realize that neither you're going to disband yourself. You're going to hang around some people just because, you got some people to go to the club with. You got some people to be around. I'm past that point, dude. I ain't looking to make new friends. I ain't looking just to have people around. When your car break down, they ain't nowhere to be found. When their car break down, you supposed to take them to A point B or help them get a Lyft or Uber. Come on, man. Who doing that? And that's the type of dude Darrell Bevell is. He ain't no dude that's going to take accountability. He ain't no dude that's going to take it on the chops. He going to report to Sheila, oh, it wasn't me. Oh, Braden Coombs went for it. I didn't say the time. He not going to take responsibility for his actions. And to me, that's sad. To me, that's sad, bro. You can't take responsibility for nothing. And Urban Meyer's better watch himself. And then for Urban Meyers, the positive thing is he's admitting that he can't develop quarterbacks. And that's okay. And you can do everything else, but you can't develop quarterbacks. Let's get a guy who helped develop Russell Wilson, who worked with Brett Favre when he was older. Let's bring a guy in that know how to work with these guys, but you better watch him. Don't leave your wife around him, Urban Meyers. He that type of guy. He's the type of dude that's going to backdoor you. But as far as the fit for Jacksonville, other than him being a whole ass nigga, the fit is great. A guy that helped Russell Wilson through his rookie year, helped him win a Super Bowl and, all that other stuff. Yeah, he made some mistakes. We all make mistakes. As far as, him calling that play on the goal line. But that was all about not letting Marshawn Lynch go to Disney World and get Super Bowl MVP. It was more about that than Darrell Bevell calling that play. But, hopefully this is a good thing for Jacksonville. He got a pro style. And Urban Meyers is just going to manage. He going to make the decisions. That's all he going to do. He's not going to try to come in and take over the offense. He going to add a little bit of his flavor, a little bit to Darrell Bevell. And that's what I'm into to Darrell Bevell game plan. And that's okay. But by this hire in Jacksonville, this is him admitting that, hey, I couldn't get the job done. And I don't know everything about developing a quarterback. And that's what a good leader is. You got to have people you delegate with. Hey, what y'all think about, this and what y'all think about that. That's what leadership is about. Leadership ain't about being a guy that make all the decisions. No, sometimes you got to delegate. I mean, that's what kind of being the man in your household is. If you just got a woman that's going to submit to you, part of getting a woman to submit to you is asking her input. I remember I told the lady, sometimes I ask my girlfriend her input. You really do? Yeah, that's all great leaders. What do you think the president got a vice president for? You know what I'm saying? That's part of being a leader. You make all the decisions. Hell no. Part of being a great leader is delegating. And then you make the ultimate decision. Because sometimes your mom and dad, if you're a kid or teenager watching, they can see what you can't see. They've been there, done that. Sometimes your older brother can see what you can't see. Sometimes your little brother can see what you can't see. Sometimes your twin can see what you can't see. And that's okay. That's leadership. Being a great leader is not knowing everything. You got to continue to learn. Which I think Uncle Iroh was next to Prince Zuko for my Avatar Last Airbender people. But Darrell Bevell, he don't have great leadership. He don't have leadership qualities at all. Because I'm at Patricia, before I would have clocked out, or I got cut, I would have busted him right in his mouth. If I'm Braden Coombs, I would have busted him right in his mouth. Real talk, because real leaders don't do that. But I think it's a great fit in Jacksonville for them, as far as, somebody that's been an experienced play caller. And Darrell Bevell thought he was going to get this job. Nope, buddy, and get out of here. Take you Matthew Stafford with you. Even though they're going to trade Trevor Lawrence, it'd be funny if they trade the number 1 pick for Stafford. We know that all ain't going to happen. Stafford ain't worth the food stamp right now. But, I can't envision Stafford being what Scott Linehan, Joe Lombardi, Jim Bob Cooter, Darrell Bevell, and going on his, 5th offensive coordinator if I ain't miss nobody. I really don't see that being a comfortable or good situation. So either he going to mentor a young guy coming in or we getting rid of him. I'm happy we get rid of him. The Saints come marching in. How fitting it is. Aaron Glenn and Dan Campbell come from the Saints. But, hey, best of luck to Darrell Bevell. No ill will. You just ain't my type of guy. Ain't my type of hype. For my older people listening, I remember that. But, hey, let me know what you guys think. Check out the Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links, description. Fast way reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Check out the channel out, Goodfellas Sports TV, for more sports, music, news, and entertainment right here on YouTube. Best way to donate, share the video, Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link as well. There as well. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know.